back, everybody. I'm Joe.
I'm Holly.
And together we are
Jolly
Reaction.
Yes.
Back at you with another great one. Pink Floyd, Adam Heart Mother album. But before we get into it, ask you to please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're just a small little humble channel trying to grow. And we need your help to do that.
Yep, we ask y'all to ring that bell so you get notified of our daily content, our shorts, and our live streams. We do every night, 6 p.m. And we go through the greatest albums of all time, so.
Yep, just like this one.
Yep.
Before we get started, a quick note. Super Chats help keep this channel alive and help us bring you these full album reactions. Every Super Chat tonight goes straight towards supporting the channel. So if you enjoy the music, night reactions, drop one in the chat and we'll give you a shout out.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is Adam Heart Mother by Pink Floyd, released October 2nd, 1970, Harvest Records in the UK, Capitol Records in the US.
So you can do two different labels?
Yeah.
In two different countries?
Absolutely you can. Absolutely. I suppose so.
Didn't know
They
that.
did it. This is a progressive rock / experimental rock. This was Pink Floyd's 5th studio album. It was their first album to reach #1 on the UK album charts, though.
Well, we have heard the other albums, so we can kind of see why.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a little better now. The iconic cow cover was photographed by Storm Thorgerson of Hypnosis. It was the first Pink Floyd album cover with no band name or title.
Oh, I didn't even notice it didn't have a title.
Yeah.
I wonder why they chose the cow. If y'all know, throw that down there. I don't know. It might tell.
It might have been a big deal over there. I have no idea, but it was, photographed by the guy from Hypnosis.
Famous cow.
The title came from the newspaper headline about a woman fitted with an atomic-powered pacemaker.
Really?
Interestingly enough.
Do they still have those?
I severely doubted. It was probably radioactive and shit.
What?
But the features of this are Adam Heart Mother Suite, a 23-minute epic co-written with composer Ron Geeson.
23 minutes. Okay.
23-minute song.
Prepare, so.
Well, it's split into like 3 parts. Thank you, Ronnie.
Thanks, Ronnie. Love the banana.
Love the banana. This album marked a transitional phase between their psychedelic rock era and their more structured progressive rock sound. So let's get into it. This first one is Adam Heart Mother Suite, an ambitious multi-part orchestra rock composition featuring a brass section, a choir, and several movements with names like Father Shout and Mind Your Throats, Please. And you got a trivia question. Which composer collaborated with Pink Floyd on this track? Hard told you, so if you're listening, you got it. Let's go.
He's giving away the answers tonight, y'all.
If I don't, she will. It's going.
Okay, so part 1 is 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
And there's 3 different parts. Okay.
Yep. It should roll right into the other one from
It's
this.
funny, I gotta sit here and look at this cow.
You look at that cow's ass. You look at it.
I was looking at the
At least y'all can look at the small one. She's got to stare at the giant one. At least his tail's down. That always helps. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Way better than sound collages.
Like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could dig this.
It does kind of feel like we're walking
before we start the second part, I just have to give a big shout out to a member of the audience, Marie. She was sick for a long time, and she's feeling better.
Welcome back,
And
Marie.
welcome back, Marie. It actually warms our heart to know that, you're feeling better and you're out of the hospital. I'm glad you're able to be home. And let's continue.
Turn it up a little bit.
Yes.
That guitar sound. I'm Pink Floyd.
I know. So much better than Umaguma. So much.
I don't even know what instrument that is. Keys.
Cha
Uh-oh. What is this? Sound like a warning.
My goodness.
Destruction. Now we hear Pink Floyd again.
Oh, there's Pink Floyd back.
Coming to save the song.
Okay, so this album is supposed to be their like segue from psychedelic rock into more progressive rock sound. And really this song here I felt like kind of was. It started a little wonky, you know, and then you have that little bit of Uma Guma threw in there where it felt like they were in the cave again. And now, you know, you're getting back into a Pink Floyd sound.
Well, yeah, you could, like I said, the guitar was coming into like Save the Day. When the guitar started playing, you could hear Pink Floyd in that.
Yeah, it's like we're transitioning from Uma Guma into Pink Floyd.
Something spectacular.
Something spectacular. Yeah, because I was not a big fan of the Uma Guma album.
But you know what? I actually liked this.
Was
I
great.
did like this instrumental. Y'all know I like instrumentals. This would be one that I could stick on and just like clean the house to, or, you know, I mean, sit and relax or write in my journal or something like that. Like you could just stick this on there and it's not too overbearing or whatever. It's kind of peaceful and
it was really peaceful and relaxing.
The horns, the cello, the guitar,
the occasional opening of a candy bar wrapper. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard at one
soothing
point.
Sounds from the choir, you know, so that was pretty nice. I don't understand why. Actually, I'm actually blown away that these bands that we've done have done so many instrumentals, because I didn't really know that was a thing for not just prog rock, but whatever, any other band to just do instrumentals. Yeah. I had no idea. When I thought of instrumentals, I mean, I always thought like classical music.
Yeah, I didn't really think that they did either. I'm actually surprised by that.
So I did like
Pink Floyd instrument, but I don't like sound collages. Now, I can dig an instrumental. You know, it's got a good
getting
groove.
Into it.
Yeah, I can dig an instrumental. But a sound collage, hell no. Like Revolution Number 9 or on the Uma Guma in the cave part. I was like, oh my God, no, I can't do that. I've not done that many shrooms in my life. Maybe if I had some more shrooms. Send me some shrooms and then
I have to
mail me some shrooms.
Forget that.
And then we'll talk.
Interesting enough, though, people in the chat had said that Pink Floyd didn't like this album.
Oh, really?
So I don't really understand why they didn't like it. Of course, we haven't heard the other songs either. You know? So I'm just kind of interested to see how I feel about the rest of those. But I like this. I thought it was nice.
Okay.
But to me, it doesn't, you know, you're like, I don't know if it sounds like Pink Floyd. I think in some aspects, it did sound like Pink Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hear a song and
you're like a little bit of Pink Floyd coming through.
Yes.
Yeah, more like what they become, I think, is more of it.
I think so.
But this next track's called If, a gentle, introspective ballad written and sung by Roger Waters, reflecting on self-doubt and alienation. Interesting. And the answer for the last trivia was who helped, collaborate with him, wrote it.
I know Brenda got it.
Ron Geeson.
10 points, Brenda. I think you get it.
Yeah, thank God she's looking. I am not trying to leave you out again, Brenda. I done did that the last 2 times. All right, and trivia question is, who was the primary... Okay, then I forget that. These trivia questions get stupid again. Let's go with it. If... Surprise me, Pink Floyd.
Surprise me with some lyrics, Joe.
If I were a swan, I'd be gone. If I were a train, I'd be late. And if I were a good man, I'd talk with you more often than I do. Sleep, I could dream.
cool.
I thought it was nice.
Yeah, I liked it. I
like Roger Waters' voice.
Well, especially when he's like, if I was in saying, just still let me join in with the gang. Well, yes, I would. You'd fit right in. Just come on in here.
To the crazy train.
To the crazy train.
I liked, okay.
Hell, I've been the conductor for years. Come on in, man.
Come on in.
Hell, ain't none of us get out of the military, right? You just come on in.
Oh, gosh. I actually liked how peaceful that was, and then they threw in like the electric guitar.
Yeah.
You know, but it still like sounded peaceful at the same time. And his voice just really had a nice, nice sound.
Yeah, I'm relieved. This album has me relieved after Umaguma.
Yeah, because we had to go through 2 weeks of Umaguma.
Oh my God. We're gonna call that album shall be that which is not spoken of. We're gonna have to start referring to it as that.
That's so funny.
We're gonna forget that exists and move on with the Pink Floyd greatness.
So I definitely like that song. I didn't vote for that song. If y'all haven't voted, go over there and vote on your favorite song on here.
Oh yeah, because there's a poll
I voted
there.
for Adam Hart Mother, even though I never heard of it before, but I figured it was probably like the biggest song on here or the best one, which I didn't know. So I voted for that one, which I did like it. So I'm glad I voted for one I liked.
You know, I'm gonna have to start putting on that poll like something else. Throw it in the comments.
Yeah, like I've never heard this album before.
Well, I mean, you know, because there's only YouTube only gives you 4 options.
Yeah, what's up with that, Jazz?
I know, and I'm gonna have to start throwing it in the. Oh, she's
clicking stuff again.
Yeah, she's clicking it again. YouTube only gives you 4 options, so I'm gonna have to start putting the bottom option as put it in the comments because I know them 4 are everybody's. Yeah, everybody's favorite one's not gonna be one of 4. This next summer, 68.
Not to be confused of the summer of 69.
Yes, or 69. Written by Richard Wright, this upbeat yet reflective track recalls his experiences on tour and fleeting nature of connections made on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, interestingly enough. And let's see if the trivia question is dumb. Yes, it is. Let's go to it. Let's get on it.
Starts up piano. Okay.
Perhaps you
Okay, that was pretty good.
I think
like
that one got me. I think that's my favorite.
Oh, what's your favorite one on here, huh?
So far, I definitely do. I love the horns on that. I love that whole way it just came blasting in.
Yep.
It was kind of, the transitions were a little weird.
It was a little weird.
It started out I thought, oh man, this.
Yeah, it got a little funky.
Yeah, and then it was boom. And
now this next one.
Wasn't expecting it.
This next one, I'm wondering about it. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen here. This next one's called Alan's Psychedelic Breakfast. And I'm like, uh-oh. An experimental, whimsical track combining music with sound effects of Rhodey Allen Styles making and eating breakfast. God.
Am I going to be hearing lots of chewing and stuff? Y'all know how much I hate that.
Making and eating breakfast.
No.
Oh, my God.
Hopefully we don't have none of that.
I don't know. We'll find out. Let's go. I'm excited.
Oh, this one's different.
My bad. I skipped ahead one.
Oh my gosh. Now I got to wait.
This one's Fat Old Son, a pastoral nostalgic piece by David Gilmour celebrating the simple joys of summer days. Known for dreamy guitar solo.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's get into it. Okay, this is better than what I expected.
Fat Old Son.
When that fat old sun in the sky is falling, summer evening birds are calling, summer Sunday and you hear the sound of music in my ears. Distant bells, murmur grass smells so sweet. By the river, holding hands, roll me up and lay me down. And if you see, don't make a sound. Pick your feet up off the ground. And if you hear, as the warm night falls, a silver sound from a time so strange, sing to me, sing to me.
Sing me to sleep.
When that fat old sun in the sky is falling, summer evening birds are calling.
Oh, yeah.
Children's laughter in my ears, as sunlight disappears.
Nice.
And if you see, don't make a sound. Pick your feet up off the ground. And if you hear, as the warm night falls, a silver sound from a time so strange, sing to me, sing to me. When that fat
Okay, I think this one may be my favorite of the album so far.
Really?
Yeah, I dig it. I like it.
So,
That was so, it was like so peaceful and calm and chill. Didn't have nothing crazy in it.
yeah, and it was just nice.
Yeah,
it was
just
like
nice. Yeah.
made you want to go outside and watch the sun go down, lay on a
Yeah,
blanket, or lay in the grass, or
I got a hammock.
in that hammock,
Laying-
whatever.
The only problem is we also
That was
have
nice.
an army of mosquitoes around here. And
Yeah.
if you was to lay out there without something on, you'd be a damn skeleton. You'd be looking like parched leather people in like 10
So
minutes.
you either
Just
have to
dry.
dress up like it's wintertime in
Yeah.
100-degree heat, or
Cover yourself in poison. Take
spray
your pick.
yourself down with it off,
Backwoods.
yeah, backwoods. None of
Oh,
that crap
God.
works. Cut or don't cut it.
Nope,
telling
it
you.
sure don't.
Good song. I like that. Also,
yeah, I like it too.
the only thing I had a problem with, I couldn't hardly hear him. He was singing so low. It was hard for me. I know, very soft, but I needed lyrics, y'all. I
didn't
needed
need
more
any.
lyrics, and the instruments was kind of like overshadowing him a little bit.
I didn't need lyrics. I could hear
I
it.
mean, I
all,
was
but-
training.
Yeah, I
could
mean,
hear-
I was.
I mean, I
had
could
to
hear
focus. Got to
Not
focus.
probably all of them.
You see me looking off into the distance because I'm
see me like,
focusing.
what? I'm
That's what
trying to figure out what he's saying.
Hey, what?
Because I couldn't hardly hear him.
Yeah, but this next one's
Very
Alan's
nice,
Psychedelic Breakfast. Now we're on the breakfast song. And for those of y'all that are hungry, I have a feeling you're going to be cooking you some breakfast after
Are you
this.
hungry for this?
Myself, I shall be eating beans, pinto beans cooked in the crock pot all day, fried taters. Fried taters. Oh, that wasn't it. Hey, how you do the Carl voice again?
Oh my God!
I gotta
start
gear it up. And give them there.
He
French
can work
fry
on it after
potatoes.
this.
French fry potatoes. Yeah, there we go. Had to get the Carl voice on. And I think since Dawn done got me all hungry with the steak, I might have a steak.
Yeah, we have some steak thawing out. And some mac and cheese. Can't forget that.
After the stream, y'all better get off here and eat. Eat like, stuff yourself, gorge yourself like fat pigs. That's what I do every day. That's my philosophy. Eat until you can't eat
That
no
cow's
more.
pissed at you.
Yep.
It's like, how
I'm
dare you? You're getting the evil eye from the cow.
I'm going to take this part right here. Yank. All right, let's go.
No.
Let's listen to a guy cook breakfast for 13 minutes.
Oh my
It's
God.
on.
Oh, this is part one.
Yeah, I think there's two parts here.
The cooking and then the eating. Take 10 minutes to cook it, 3 minutes to eat it. We know how that goes.
We flakes. Scrambled egg, bacon, sausages, tomatoes, scrambled toast, coffee, marmalade. I like marmalade.
Never had marmalade.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
Yes, porridge is nice. Any cereal, I like all cereal. Yes, porridge is nice. Oh, God. Any cereal, I like all cereal. Yes, porridge is nice. Oh, God. Any cereal, I like all cereal. Yes, porridge is nice.
Porridge.
Did you say pork? Sound like a shark in a match. Sounds fun. I could cook to that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that was pretty cookable.
Now we're cooking.
Breakfast in Los Angeles. Microbiotic stuff. Microbiotic stuff. Microbiotic stuff.
I heard him say breakfast in Los Angeles. Two different things. Ew. Cereal?
Yep, definitely a bowl of cereal.
We know that cereal. Sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Cornflakes, y'all.
Yep. Cornflakes with no sugar.
Well, I had to add sugar too. Makes it
Nope, that's Rice Krispie treats. Listen,
It is.
it's popping.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Yep. Yep, it's popping. It's definitely them Rice Krispie treats with no sugar. You had to add it.
Made it a lot better.
Well, that's back in the day right there.
Is it eating?
Eating a bowl of Rice Krispie treats.
Sounds familiar.
I gonna put this on an album.
Eat your breakfast. Little piggy.
Listen to me.
Dawn said it sounds like her bones. Mine too, Dawn. Gosh.
Sounds like my ankle. I roll it around.
You bad.
No reply.
Joe looking.
My jamming keeps interrupting.
Said not eating breakfast ever again. Oh.
Dan said his bones sound like an old adjustable lawn chair.
I feel you, Dan. I bet you
Is that
watch-
cooking eggs?
I was gonna say, I was only washing dishes, but it doesn't look
Nope.
like I'm frying.
I'm pretty sure that's egg frying.
I don't mind the barrel. I like barreling the stuff in.
That's definitely eggs popping in the skillet.
I've got a
Or
terrible pain
bacon.
when I work. It hurts me.
Bacon.
You know what I mean, John?
Make that bacon. Cow.
Well, he's sort of,
Better be
when
bacon.
driving on the road, he has a sleep. Gets ready for the gig. When driving on the road, he has a sleep. Gets ready for the gig. When driving on the road, he has a sleep. He does all the electrical stuff. I can't.
I was dancing to that popping sound before I realized it.
This is morning music.
Yeah.
Bacon and eggs. Salt of the name.
This song make me hungry as shit.
cereal.
Sound like you're washing dishes now. Or taking a piss. I don't know. Could be.
Well, my head's a blank.
Definitely water going down the drain.
Or in the toilet.
Swirl. Really, I'm not even into that. And it's dripping. Oh, heck no. You left the water on, Alan.
You're wasting electricity. You're wasting water over here. That's 10 cents a drip in these parts.
Heads up. Can't be leaving a leaky faucet, dude.
Or no damn, just random stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that was it. Oh, man.
Well,
Okay.
that was interesting.
That was interesting. Okay, so what would you rate the whole album?
I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm going to give it a 7.
Well, I was thinking 7, but I want to give it an 8 because I really like the orchestra stuff that
I
they
did
in it.
too. I did too.
So
I liked it.
I did like it.
I'm remember I give Umaguma like a -10.
An A for effort.
I give him a shit. Umaguma got a D for drugs. I will give this one probably a 7, and but I'm happy. I'm happy with this because this is Pink Floyd getting more toward Pink Floyd and less toward Crazy Town.
There's still some crazy town in here.
Yeah, but not much. Not
No,
too
not
terrible
as
much. Yeah,
I
I'd
think
have to give it a
I'm going to
7.
give it an 8.
Yeah.
I just feel like all the what is that they did with, what's it called, like collaborating with the orchestra and all that stuff. I just feel like it was really well done.
Yeah, it was
know.
well done. That part, was one of the reasons it went up so high.
Yeah. Now
I can tell without the whole
heart of
crazy
the mother.
stuff.
Yeah, the adamant heart of the mother. I felt like it was really good. The song itself, some of it was kind of like me, but then I like the choir and I
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh no! It says stream suspended. We're out.
Ah!
Oh no!
I think we made it to the end.
I said YouTube got him. Dawn said. Oh no! Said they got booted.